go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
We're bringing down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
A completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They stop him, but it's a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Off target and incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A play action, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Look at it, chuck it again. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Keeping it on the ground here. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country, and he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Back to throw. It's Mitchell. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They try to sneak it for the first. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Bell. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Trying to convert with the sneak. Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Scanning the field. It's Mitchell. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch. It's White. He gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Pass incomplete. So here comes the punt team. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back to throw. It's Mitchell. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, the heck with that, let's make it the surest way.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Sticks. It's White. Tackle, but 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed to the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. All right, let's Let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back. It's Mitchell. Looking right. This one caught. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Well, they stop him short. Defense stout here on back-to-back plays.
Well, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
It's the Jets sweep here on 3rd down. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown. I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense on the field to take over. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Offense ready to start this drive. Looking downfield. It's Mitchell. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They keep him off balance with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. Trying to run it. It's Bell. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Mitchell. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, that's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? He's got the first down and still motoring.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's third down for the offense. Hebe keeps it himself. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snags the quick throw. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Dropping back. It's Mitchell. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the ball rolls dead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air. It's Mitchell. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's White. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target with his 1st attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense makes their way on the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First down and 10. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Quarterback still with the football. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Mitchell. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Eludes a tackle. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And they'll run it with the draw play. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. One quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's in the clear. Inside the 10.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
First and 10.
Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
Play action here on first down. He's got it with room to run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking for some space. It's Bell. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
To throw, it's Mitchell. Makes a quick catch. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Bell. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the defender miss. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it in the open. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking to the end zone.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Offense comes out to start this drive. Chewing clock with the running game. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Breaks an open space. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Quickly. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Catch made in space. Look out. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.